Let's talk about kidfluencing. So kidfluencing or kid influencing is essentially when parents monetize off of their children and they post their children's content online but make money off of the things their kids are doing. The social media industry is super profitable. I just don't necessarily feel like it's the best place for kids to be the ones profiting, or at least making the profit. When I was younger, I wanted to be a kid influencer so bad. And I would always wonder why all these videos are getting tons of views and mine aren't. However, now that I'm older, I see that the main difference was these kids were working 12, 13-hour days with hardly any breaks. Not to mention the fact that their parents were specifically curating videos that were, in most cases, inappropriate for young children to be filming, or at least painted the videos in such a light that they would attract not necessarily the best audience. Meanwhile, I was a 12-year-old with a camera and a dream. I came up with all the ideas for my videos myself, filmed all my videos myself, edited them myself, made the thumbnails myself, and my parents obviously had to approve of what I posted. I never made any money off of my content, but in some ways I feel like that was better because it didn't turn it into a job, it kept it as a fun little hobby. I think that what people don't realize is that when money becomes involved, it crosses the line from just a fun little hobby to a full-time job. These kidfluencers are essentially the same thing as child actors. And as a result, I feel like that they should require that the same laws be put in place as they have for child actors. Like, you can't tell me that child actors have to have a teacher on set, can only work for certain stretches at a time, need to have adequate food and breaks, and kid influencers don't. I think that in today's climate and society, content creation and social media in general is just as profitable, if not even more so, than film and TV. Frankly, I think it's alarming that we're not doing more to regulate that. The fact that people are specifically voting against policies that would require parents to put aside the money that their child earned for their child when they come of age is frankly alarming to me. Because if you have good intentions, why would you be doing things that would be getting rid of the ability to still continue to harbor those good intentions? Like, you seriously can't tell me that a parent who is campaigning against having to put money aside for their child is a parent who has all their child's best interests at heart. I could go on and on about this topic, honestly, but thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, guys.